Hey there, Team Superkids. Today we're going to talk about how to make a thumbnail for your YouTube Superkid lesson. So, a thumbnail, that's the photo that goes on the front of your video. So that's what's going to be seen on YouTube, and it's the YouTube video that the website links back to. So this is a key part of it. So we're going to talk about three things today. Number one, we're going to talk about why we make a thumbnail. Number two, we're going to talk about how to get a photo for that thumbnail. And number three, we're going to talk about where to go to design your thumbnail and the templates the creative team have helped set up to make this process as easy, simple, and quick as possible. So the first thing is about why we make a thumbnail. Now this may seem like just an added time, added work, it's unnecessary, it's going to be tough, it's just making things more difficult. But in reality, a thumbnail is one of the most critical key elements to getting someone into seeing your video. YouTube, the way they are set up, your thumbnail, the photo that goes on the front of your video, that is about 5 to 10 times bigger than the actual title of your video. I use YouTube more than any other social media platform. I use it more than Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anything else. I use it more than all those other ones combined most days. And what we're doing, and when I'm on YouTube, when I'm scrolling through my feed, I don't think once I've looked at the title of a video. I look at the thumbnail. The thumbnail is what draws me in. So that's why it's so critical and so important for us to make really eye-catching thumbnails that are going to draw people in. It's going to draw the super kids in. We are making great content. You commanders are making great content. We're talking about the Word of God, the love of Christ, these key things we want to give, not just to our super kids, but to the kids of Bayswater, the kids of Victoria, the kids of the world. We want to get this word out there. And thumbnails are can either be the biggest blockage or the biggest opening to getting someone to see these videos. And when they see these videos, getting that content and hearing about the love of God. So that's why it's so critical. These thumbnails, that's what people see. You don't see your title. You don't see what it says. It's all in the thumbnail. So in our thumbnails are going to include a few things. They're going to include a photo, and it's going to include the title of your lesson. So now I'm going to talk about how to get that photo. That photo, the first part of it, and this can be done a couple different ways. So the most important thing with your photo is to make sure you make it fun, you want to make it bright, you want to make it exciting, you want to make it eye-catching. That's the key thing. You want to make it something that draws someone in. If I'm just standing there going, that's just me smiling, I'm just going to blend into the background of YouTube. I'm going to blend into the background of the website. But if there's a photo where I am enthusiastic, exciting, bright, eye-catching, you want to make it stand out, not blend in. So we've got a few examples here. We've got one here, I'm standing here. These are ones I took earlier this morning. We got just standing there excited, nice old thumbs up. When in doubt, go a good thumbs up. And you can pull a pose. It's supposed to be posed. It's not supposed to look like it's a frame from the video. It's supposed to look like a posed thumbnail. We've got ones here. We've got the thinking face. Got a good old scared face, always a good option. So just fun. What you want to do is, we're not making it clickbait. We're trying to get something that represents the video, or the lesson, that you've made. So one thing you would have noticed with all of those is that I was standing to the side of the photo. I was standing for the photo, the right side of the photo. So for me, when I was having the photo taken, there was space to my right. That's because that space there, that's where the text is going to go. That's where we're going to have our title of our lesson. So it's important with every photo you take that you always leave space to the right side of the person the photo is being taken of, to the left of, for the person taking the photo, you have space on your left. And because that's where the title is going to go. Another great thing we can do here is use a prop. This is probably the biggest tip I could give you, is to use a prop. Not any prop, not just something, as I said, we're not trying to be clickbaity. We're trying to represent the video and the fun in the video in our thumbnail. That's the key. We're trying to represent the fun and amazing content we have in the video in this one photo, in this one thumbnail. So here's a few options. Here's a few, once again, examples I made. Just took this morning, just here having a good old phone conversation on a banana. You got Superkids, nothing better than a bit of toilet paper humor. That's going to go a long way with Superkids, with any kid, with me, honestly. I'll click on that video. Here's one good old Nerf gun. And this can be anything. Just something, if you have a prop in your video, this is a great key to getting someone to see your video. You know, a great example I have was a couple weeks ago, Hillsong. They posted their Sunday service on YouTube. Came up on my feed as I was going through. And on it, it had the title, and it had a photo of Pastor Brian Houston. And what he was doing was he was playing the ukulele. And as soon as I saw that thumbnail, it went from just being another Sunday service by Hillsong to, why is Pastor Brian playing a ukulele? Now I want to see this sermon and I want to find out why he's playing the ukulele. It gave it personality. It made it stand out. Their Sunday services come up every week. I might click on 2 a year. But if I'm going to click on one, it's going to be the one where he's playing a ukulele because I want to find out what that's all about. That's what we're doing. It goes from being just another Superkid video. When the kids come across these videos, it goes from being just another lesson to, why is Commander Richard out there with a golf club? Why is Commander Madeline stirring a mixing bowl? Why is Commander Caitlin there with a cricket ball and a poster? I don't know. It can be anything. Like, it doesn't have to be, it can be a costume, it can be an item, whatever it is, but automatically it makes that video stand out and they're more likely to click on it. So that's the keys to getting a photo. Is you want to get a photo that is fun, enthusiastic, exciting, eye-catching. You want a photo that has space to the right of you, or plain space. You want a clean wall, nice. If you have a white wall, that's perfect. Otherwise, like I just used a plain colored wall to the right where the text is going to go over the top of. And you want something, if you have a prop in your video, you want to use that in your thumbnail. So now that we've talked about how to get our photo, now we're going to talk about how to get our how to design our thumbnail. So as I said, creative team, we've gone through and we've made some templates. So I'm going to take you to the, now you're going to see over here, go to Google, you're going to go to canva.com. So canva.com, Canva is an online website that's used by people all around the world. It's very well known, really great resource for so many companies and organizations for making graphics like thumbnails. Going to go to the top right here and you're going to click to log in. So mine automatically goes, but as you can see, our email is superkids@breakthrough.org.au. Superkids@breakthrough.org.au. And our password is Sammy has fun. You can see it down here. So the first letter of Sammy is capitalized and the whole word fun is capitalized. So that is the password, Sammy has fun. So you're going to click on, type in email, superkids@breakthrough.org.au, and email, and the password is Sammy has fun. So you're going to go ahead and log in to Canva, and on Canva, it's going to take you directly to the home page. Okay, so on our home page, you're going to look over here, and you're going to see on the left there's 2 folders. One says photos, and one says thumbnails. So the first thing you want to go to is the one that says photos. And once you are here, you are going to want to get your the photo you took for your thumbnail. So this is the photo we just talked about. You can get, and so let's take this one of me with the Nerf gun. We're going to drag it in, so you can just go ahead, click on your photo, and drag it in to into Canva. Don't know why that took so long, but you can go there. Otherwise, if you want, you can click upload and go and find the photo that way. I just find dragging in is a bit easier. So now that we've got our photo in Canva, so Canva is going to store this photo, it's going to turn up when we're making our thumbnail. We're going to go over to thumbnails, and this is where you're going to find our template. So as you can see here, we have one at the moment. It's called Superkids YouTube Thumbnail /template. So what you're going to do is you're going to go onto the top right and click on these 3 dots. Over here, you're going to press make a copy. So when you make a copy, you're going to duplicate this set of thumbnails. So this isn't just one thumbnail. This is a set of 3 thumbnails. So every week, Superkids release 3 lessons. We release our lesson, our fun lesson. We release our fun video with Sammy, and sometimes, not every week, we also release a When I Am video in the When I Am series. That's a series of Bible verses that the Superkids can quote when they're struggling with things like fear and nightmares and so on. So what you're going to go over here is you've duplicated or made a copy of the template. You're going to go here and you're going to double click on the text to rename it. So you're going to get rid of the copy of at the start. And you're going to go over here where it says template, and you're going to put in the date of the Sunday the lesson is for. So you're going to start, for me, the upcoming Sunday is the September 13. So I'm going to do 20 for 2020, 09 for September, and then 13. Now that you've got that, you can click on your thumbnails, and that will open up. Now in here, as I said, we've got 3 different thumbnails. We've got our lesson one. That's the first one you're seeing right there. It says down there, fun video 1. Up here, fun video 1 lesson. Now you go down, we have number 2, which is our Sammy video. Fun video 2, our Sammy video, and our When I Am series. So the key here, and as I said, these are templates, so these are pretty simple. It's only going to take a couple minutes. So the first thing you want to do is go over here to your uploads. On the left of the screen here, you're going to click on uploads, and you're going to go, and this is where the photo that you've taken and then you've uploaded into that folder, this is where that's going to appear. So you're going to click on that photo, and it'll add it to your thumbnail. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to go and just drag it over and use one of the corners and just drag it up or down to make it the right size. So you're going to fill out the screen completely, drag it down a little bit so the whole body's in there. That looks pretty good. And now what Canva's going to do, as soon as you click off of this photo, it's going to automatically turn it into the background. And that's what you want. So you're going to click off, and it's automatically made it the last layer, the background layer of your thumbnail. So next thing, only a couple more things to do is you're going to give your lesson a title. Like the thumbnail photo, you want to make it eye-catching. You want something small. You don't want to put a paragraph here. You don't want to put a sentence in. You want something like this, 4 or 5 words, just super simple that tells you exactly what it is. So let's make it how to trust in God. Something like that. That makes the Superkid think, I want to see this video. So very simple title. And we're almost there. The last thing you have to do is just come down here and swap over the date. That's the only other thing to do. Come here. As I said, for me, it'll be September. Oh, go back, make sure it's in all caps. September. Oh, fun video 1. September 13, 2020. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Now you just have to go up to the top right and click on download. You can either download all 3 thumbnails, or you can just download the one you need for the video you've made. Come here. I'll download fun video 1 lesson. Done. And click download. And that's really all there is to it. It's as simple as that. Just coming together. That's all there is. So as we said, it's super simple, but that's going to be so much more engaging than just a photo. So that's our key here, is we want to give something that takes the fun of the lesson, the fun, quality, and the excitement that's within the lesson, in the video you've made, and we want to represent that in our thumbnail photo. So I hope that all made sense. If it didn't, please leave any questions you have in the comments below. We'd be happy to answer them, happy to help out in any way we possibly can. And enjoy. I hope this has all been good. Have fun.